Alright, so maybe you've seen in the video the car had shut down while doing the burnout. I'm going to be trying to figure out why it shut down. It was running great, it pedaled it. When I stabbed it, the second time it kind of came up, lifted a little bit, and it went to die, and I floored it. Nothing, it just shut down completely. I think I lost another sensor is what happened. I did just replace this throttle position sensor, this guy over here. But it could have went bad again. Could have not. It idles, but as soon as you go to touch the throttle, it will die. Or dips at least, it'll come back. I'm going to plug HP tuners in, scan it, and we'll start unplugging some. Actually, I'm going to check some wires around exhaust manifolds and see if I melted maybe a O2 sensor or any of the other wires got caught. And without fail, when you're paying attention to one car, another one seems to always want some too. And so I'm standing here, letting it warm up. It decides it's going to leak a bunch of coolant out of the lower radiator hose. Luckily I caught it quick enough. Good. That's what I always want. That guy right there. See it dripping? Yep. Good. Good. Alright, well, so since I don't see anything physically wrong with any of the wires or anything, we're going to let the car tell us, through HP tuners, what's wrong. Give it the old juice. I don't know how well you can see that, but you can see, well, if you can't see, the throttle position sensor's reading voltage, 3.37, which might not be the best, but down here you got TPS. It reads 82, which I assume is good. Let's start it and see. Well, we'll see if it will start. So it doesn't want any throttle input. Let's start it. Look at that. Interesting. See what happens when I unplug the map sensor. Okay, without the map plugged in limp mode, it takes throttle position in. Not great, but it takes it. Alright, so I'm not really sure what's going on. I unplugged a bunch of other sensors and nothing affects it like the map sensor does, so I'm just going to assume the map sensor's bad. Actually, I could probably go back and look at the log. No, I can't. I didn't save it. Anyways. So I've already got a O2 sensor, or air fuel gauge, a wideband air fuel gauge on the way. I'm just going to delete it and go speed density and go from there. It seems to run a lot better without the map sensor. We're sitting in the mid-30s today. I just want to show how the speed density is coming along on the tune. I've been tickling the keys and trying to get it all figured out, but it's a little chilly. It's in the mid-30s. So I'm gonna sit in the car. Let's get you better. Always a little angry when I first started. It cleans up though. Alright, so it's been idling for a minute. It came off a full start. Now it's not making that god-awful noise. sound too bad. It's still pretty cold. Let's see. Yeah, hasn't even started warming up yet. But for now, I am going to just take and cut some piece of aluminum that I have. I've got 3.5. I also have 4-inch that will work for this. I'll just have to figure out something for this guy right here. Maybe use the old duct tape, because it seems to work good. Seal it. But it's running pretty good.